the season to socialise, but with gatherings galore and sweet treats tempting us everywhere we look, right, staying healthy over the holidays can feel like a bit of an impossible task.
So which menu items are the main culprits that can cause a Christmas blowout, and how can we indulge in festive foods without letting our well-being suffer?
It's those chocolate-coated nuts. That'll do it to you. Luckily, Sunrise nutritionist Sarah Di Lorenzo is here to help us.
Yes, I am.
Thank you for joining us, Sarah. You say that sometimes at this time of year we can forget what a perfect plate looks like.
Yeah.
So what should we be prioritising?
Okay, so definitely when you're making your plate up around this time of year, protein, it's the macronutrient that keeps us full. So, you know, when you're looking at prawns or any kind of meat, turkey, whatever it is, chicken, make sure you've got protein on your plate. Now, just go low on carbohydrates. Don't eat all the bread or the crackers. When you're at the cheese platter, pick the vegetable sticks over the crackers. Just minimise the carbohydrate. Pace yourself. Be really mindful. Don't go in and, like, you know, full on. And it's
but Auntie Ju might beat us to the pav if we don't get in there, right?
But get in big and get a bit of everything.
And stay hydrated. People forget often that food and being thirsty is the same signalling until you actually feel parched. So even though you think you might be hungry, you could be thirsty. So I always say to people, make sure you're drinking enough water. Super important.
That's a good tip. Have a big drink of water, then see if you're still feeling hungry.
Yes,
a lot
definitely.
of us slip up thanks to countless Christmas buffets, right?
Yeah.
So you've got a pre-party hack.
I absolutely do, and this is actually all evidence-based. There was a great study. So if you think you're going to a buffet and you think you're not going to eat all day, you're going to go there, and then the thing is, if you go there ravenous, you can just overeat, and you know you can, and then you might want to eat like you've got moments to live. But then there's also people who don't, who want to be mindful and don't want to have that feeling. So my hack is have 30 grams of nuts 30 minutes before. Alternatively, tablespoon of like peanut butter or even a bit of yogurt or even a boiled egg or a protein bar. It takes the sting out of the hunger. Now, if you're a mega hungry person, I always say to my patients who are like, I've got no self-control, 2 glasses of sparkling water right before your meal, and it just makes you more mindful and present than just being just gorging and feeling picky. Yeah. So don't go hungry. Go a little bit with just something in your tummy.
That definitely helps out with the food, but there is another big side as well, and that is the booze. Alcohol can definitely wreak havoc. Have you got any tips there?
I absolutely do. First of all, at this time of year, if you've got a lot of events, pick the ones that you want to drink alcohol at. Alternatively, drive to the other ones so you can stay in control. And then as well, when it comes to choices, stay away from the soft drink mixes and the cocktails and all that kind of stuff. If you want to stay under 100 calories, French champagne, spirits are always a good option with a bit of sparkling water. And then I would go, my next tier would be wine, but just to keep it clean, avoid the mixes and the cocktails, and then pick the nights that you really want to drink and be present and stay hydrated. That's a big one.
Oh, excellent. I think I'm just going to stay home.
I feel like the Christmas Grinch.
I'm eating my nuts and I've got the peanut butter
Protein
and I
bar,
need the water. And it's just like, oh my goodness, I'm staying home. It's not just about what we're consuming. How can we stay on top of our health and well-being?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, don't stop your exercise. I always tell people, I know you even go for a walk every day. It makes you feel present and mindful. Don't, sleep. Still get that 7 to 8 hours a night. Get on top of your stress. And also just be kind to yourself as well and just get a plan in place. Balance, moderation. I'm not the Christmas Grinch. I'm someone just saying that if you just be... It's about being present and mindful, not mindless around this time. But my top 2 would be sleep and exercise, because that does make you present.
You're not the Grinch, but you're wearing a touch of green, I've got to say. You and your nuts.
Look, you know, despite all the amazing advice you're giving, you know, everyone's probably going to slip up a little bit here and there and have a bit of an overindulge. What's your advice about getting back into fitness safely and healthily without sort of having a blowout there?
On about January 2.
Yeah.
Or just keeping that sort of thing going.
Because we all wake up after Christmas and we're like, right, I'm going to get fit, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to do this. They're all kind of great whys, and we know why we want to do it, and that's all wonderful fantasies, but you have to work out how you're going to execute it. What is your how? And then, so is it, if you're wanting to lose weight, is it, you know, a program? If you're wanting to get fit, is it a personal trainer? They're all really important, but be kind to yourself. And, you know, in the whole journey, and just take things day by day.
Being kind to yourself is what ended me in this particular first please. Okay, but ask for a skipping rope at Christmas. You share all of this great advice and more. You've got this new podcast, which is terrific.
Yeah.
Tell us, it's going well?
It is going so well. So 10-10 Be Well. This is something that I had been planning for doing for about 2 years because I really wanted to get incredible evidence-based information. There's a world of information out there on health and a lot of it is misinformation. So I wanted something that was evidence-based and that had experts in the podcast series, like amazing experts like Ben Crow for mindset. I've got Fiona Kerr for brain, just incredible. But along the way, and getting that information, we got the most incredible sponsor, and the sponsor is HCF, and they're Australia's largest not-for-profit health fund. They're incredible. They have the same belief, that core belief of empowering Australians to lead healthy lives and all on an evidence-based perspective. So they are our sponsor along the way.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Thanks so much,
good
Sarah.
advice.